testing out some programs here at Lukening Streams. Great to have you here. Yes. Oh, sorry about that. Went to my YouTube channel, checking out the YouTube stream as well. You know, we're streaming at the two places, so have to check those both out. Yeah, yesterday's stream, Kingdom Hearts stream was, well, it was what it was. But today we're going to be doing some other things. We're going to be testing out MuseScore. Anybody knows what MuseScore is? Let me add some background music over here. Yes, MuseScore. It's this program which is basically a composing program. And what it does is, well, composing, notation, that sort of thing. If you're at all familiar what I do here at Lukening, that is the thing. That is the music way I do compositions, notation. And I've been looking forward to actually test this out, these programs. And that is one of the programs I'm going to be testing tonight. I hope you are going to enjoy, because this is actually a program you can download for free at MuseScore itself. Yes, indeed. And it's, if you're at all interested about, you know, notation and all things connected to that, I think you should try that out. We just still share in few places and we are ready to go. Yeah, but how is your day going? Mine, it has been a lot of things going on as always, but I was in a concert today. It was a private concert, but still it was pretty nice. You know, playing a flugel, you know, grand piano. It's always great. Anyways, I think we have everything ready. Let's test, do we have the stream going on there? Twitch side as well, you know, you can't forget the Twitch side of things. It's working. Alright. Good. Good. Anyways, we're going to be starting very soon. I'm still going to be going to one place, and yeah, let's start at that. So what we're going to be doing to this stream is going to be testing out the program overall. Testing out. Making sure we can try something out and let the people know how it works. It's quite different from Sibelius, which I normally use. So that's that. Definitely quite different. It is, because you know the program is some said it as kind of a, it started from a kind of a pirate version of other programs. Somebody said that to me a long time ago. I'm not really sure is that really true, but it truly has some things from other programs, I tell you that. So it might be, who knows? Who knows? And also I released a music review in YouTube, which I'm quite proud of actually. Yes, indeed. I recommend to check that out if you are into that at all. Oh, I can actually hear my own voice. That is bad. You don't want to hear your own voice in a stream. So this is going to be a long stream, you know, just doing this after, you know, testing out, trying out what is behind that program. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's get to the program itself. Alright, we got it. So this is MuseScore. And what is MuseScore about? Well, it's a notation program, as any other which I've used. I mainly use Sibelius 7.5, which is quite something because, it's much easier to hand. This is of course a free program, so it has some kind of things which I like and also don't like at all. And we're going to delve into that quite this stream and testing that out. The problem with this program, I think when I downloaded it at 2015 or before that even actually, it was quite crappy, I tell you that. But they have upgraded it. It's I think 2.2, the current version, and it feels much better. And I tell you, if you are a composer at this age and thinking, oh hey, I might actually start making music, this is something to consider. This is actually something to consider. Oh, one thing though. Oh, we have one viewer at Twitch. Hello there, mister. Yes, we're going to be starting making the notation very soon. Indeed so. This is actually a free program you can download yourself. I recommend if you are at all interested about some music making. Yeah, like ever wanted to do music? It's basically a free thing. And you of course have to know the notation. But that's why we're here. We're here to make that easy to understand, easy to learn. Anyway, let me just pause this here, still a few things. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm going to be starting to do more of this kind of, trying out some things and sharing them to you kind of ways. And I think there's something to look forward to more of this, but it's basically this stream is going to be me about testing this whole program out. So we're going to be doing some basic notation and let's see how we can handle it. It's quite simplistic, and as it should be. It should be easy to handle. Anyways, I think we're ready. Let's get started. So we don't have any time limits, but we are still going to make some music, some good music. Okay, so the thing is, first thing I want to say to you, let me actually take like this away here. So the nasty thing about this thing is to make any notation actually happen, you have to press this button. It just feels weird for me. But you can't really just like put easily notes with button presses as with Sibelius 7.5. So that's the first thing which comes to my mind when trying out this program. It definitely is that. There's also more, but we're going to be delving into that as well. Anyways, I would love to hear your thoughts while we do the composing thing, if you have any. So we're going to be starting with a very simple C major composition. So this is going to be our background rhythm over here. Yes, indeed. That's what we're going to be doing. So, basically, what I'm being using, left click for the mouse, and we could actually have some other instruments with the another program, Cyber 7.5. But with this one, we have to actually go. Let me see what we have to actually do. I think I forgot. I think I actually forgot because I know from other programs on what to do. I think it was where's the add instrument? Oh boy, let me see. And I can hear my background voice even. Oh, we have 2 people watching at Twitch. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? We're starting some composing things. We're testing this program out. It's a free composing program, so it might be helpful for you individuals who want to make music yourself. I'm actually trying to find how to add some instruments to the piece. For some reason, I can't find them. I've been testing this out quite a lot, but for some reason, oh, here we go. All right. Here we go. Can you actually see the windows? Okay, we can actually see the windows. What we're going to be adding here from this nice little thing is going to be woodwinds. I want to test out some flutes. All right, we got some flutes in the composition. So we have basically a page layout like this. I added some piano, quite simple piano, really. Let me just actually test it, that you can actually hear the music what we do much better. Yeah, you really want to hear this. You want to hear what I do, not just like me talk and show something. Because music making is not just me and showing something, it's actually about the music, you know. That's very interesting. How is that possible? Alright, so we have some basically lines. Hello, Nathan.
Hello.
Richards. How are you doing? Welcome to the Elocaning stream. You're the first commenter, not perhaps a viewer, but who had some guts to comment. I appreciate it. So we're going to currently trying out some music making with MuseScore, and it's basically one thing which I'm going to be doing. It is that I'm going to review some music making programs, and this is going to be kind of a first look to this, which I'm going to be using in the review.
Good, sir.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear, Nathan. That is beautiful. Have you been on Elocaning streams before? I'm curious. If you haven't, it's what we do here is music making, also play occasionally, and some other things as well. And I'm happy to be honest with you. I'm very glad that I've been actually having a stream schedule for this week every weekday. So, you know, imagine streaming every weekday. That is quite something. But it's great to also have people like you. I think, have you been on these streams before? Sorry if I don't remember.
This is my first.
This is my first. Oh, that's great. I hope you enjoy. I hope you get some value, because that is what we're doing here. If you are into music making or just curious to see how these programs go. So this program is actually free program. What I did, I copied some patterns for flute and for piano, and we're going to be now testing them, play testing. So we press space. So that's some very basic things, and keep in mind these instruments are come from the program when you install it, and the install space is actually quite small. So I have to tell you one thing. I've been doing this composition thing quite long.
Hello.
Shadow the Parrot, my dude from Twitch. Hello there, my boy. How are you doing? Yes. Oh, well,
I use Finale Notepad myself.
Finale Notepad. That's one of the programs also I haven't tested out myself. Have you used MuseScore? Can you tell how does it, work differently? I think it's not a notation program, my friend. I think it's not. But Shadow, how are you doing? Have you been doing anything special today? Like playing any nice games and that sort of thing. So what we're doing, we actually have like a very basic flute melody. I don't even like it that much myself, but it's something. So we could have like like this, and then we have to transport it. Like that is what I hate. This can you see it? Like I have a, I tried to change the notes in.
It's decent IMO.
Yeah, at Finale. I think it's a. Is it actually a notation program? I think it is. One of my friends back in the day used it, and he said it's good. But I much more prefer Sibelius myself. It's just much more responsive. Like the problem with this program for myself is that I try. Like let me show. I try to show.
Just been watching a movie from 2009 about Hitler's rise to power.
Oh, Hitler! Well, that man has a lot of movies and games and all of that about himself, really. Yeah, that's quite something. What film is that about? Was it? I think, is it that one Hitler film where there's a lot of like memes and YouTube videos come about where that like something like that. I don't remember the name. What is like? What was its name? Anyways, I try to change this, the other notes. Oh, like sometimes it does it, as you can see, I just pressed it. But sometimes, well, like I just try to change it. Okay, now it does it. Like it's really unreliable at some points. When I just like edit notes and try to add them.
No XD.
It just doesn't do it. Okay, it wasn't. It isn't that. All right, got it. So we were able to change this. Let's change the other ones as well. So this is kind of a test composition we're doing. It's not
I'll
going to be
send
the...
you a pic on Discord.
Hey man, do that. I would love to see that. You know, any good film, always interested to see that. So this is very basic composition on my mind. What are we doing? So we have flute. Like it's not any kind of Mozart level or anything, but it's something. So the thing is, what I really like this composing program, that it's free and it is quite responsive on its own. And if you are about making game music and you don't have much money to actually make it interesting, have a sound or purchase hundreds of dollars of virtual instruments, I think even with these kind of instruments, you can make some decent game music and sell it for games. I think that is actually a thing you can do. And then let's do it. What kind of experience do you, Nathan Richards, have with music making? I'm curious. Are you studying it, or do you actually work with it, make music for projects and that sort of thing? Let me know. So I'm still kind of there's some things I'm trying to, let me actually see. Okay, here are the lines. Oh, in the side, it's quite weird compared to, how Sibelius handles it. That's my preference. Sibelius, somebody like say, okay, Sibelius isn't the biggest composing program, but just on my mind, I think it's quite simple and
I see
fair.
you are using a new composer app.
It's definitely a new, and it's actually a free one, my friend. So if you ever wanted to try something,
It's
notation
partially
yourself.
for school, but I make pieces for myself sometimes.
Oh really? Oh, you study music making? How interesting. What kind of music do you like making? But yeah, basically, this is a free program, so that's it made me curious, because I tested this out 2015, when I was thinking of purchasing composing program after my previous one, which was the last version. I think it was Sibelius 6. So I was quite disappointed with this program when it was, I think, older versions, but now they have updated it. So if I would start composing this today with notation, perhaps this could be something... No, I'm trying to copy this. Why can't you copy this, my friend? Okay, you have to do it like this. Okay, it's different from Sibelius, but those are like minor nitpicks, I believe. I think they're minor nitpicks. But yeah, like this is MuseScore. It's... one friend, when I tried to talk with him about MuseScore, he said that it was based on a code pirated by somebody. I have no idea if this is true or not, but it has definitely some parts which are copied from designs from other composing programs. So it might be. So here is a great and magnificent composition. And also, one thing I really like about Sibelius, if if you put this up, they actually have the sound preview as well. So
What was it called again?
A MuseScore. MuseScore. It's fairly known program for but it's free. I think it's free as well. I tried to look at payment options in the website.
I usually use it to help me learn new pieces for when I play.
Ah, I see. So not mainly composing thing. I see. Yeah, notation programs are also useful for that, and also if you want to make orchestrations for big instrumental groups, that is also good with notation program. With digital audio workstation, that is really something you cannot do. I believe. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's what this program is all about. It's just kind of there's weird designs, like having these articulation things on here. Perhaps it's just because I've used to, just putting them individually on the note on different places. But So here is a beautiful grand piano flute composition. It's quite simple, really. But I have actually, when I've been seeing people doing music for games and other things, I've seen people having even lower quality sounds and still getting their music on projects. So, you know, if somebody wants to make compositions like this, well, I suppose it's a way to do it, you know. Man, you people who are starting right now, you're so lucky, goddammit. 2013, no, definitely didn't have these ones. And like, you know, as you can hear, the instruments are not like, you know, realistic orchestral instruments. Definitely not. They have computer feel to it. But you know, sometimes if you make game music, that doesn't matter that much. I believe. Okay, so so you can actually delete the markings out of the. Okay. I'm trying to put the, you know, these markings out of here. Yes. We have 3 people watching. Welcome everybody. At least in Twitch. I don't know the YouTube numbers. Let me actually see. Oh, 3 from YouTube even though. That's quite nice. We have a quite number of people watching. I appreciate it. And you know, just this program has its advantages. I think, you know, it's free, but also that for some reason when I try to use Sibelius, perhaps it's because I've not upgraded it. You know, it gives updates all the time, but you know, why to install updates? Because it has been working recently pretty nicely. But the main thing, this does not crash easily. It might be different if you add another instrument layers to this, you know, like more instruments. But basically, what I've understood that, you know, it's fairly working and it's quite low. You know, I just downloaded this like in 2 minutes and installed it in 1, so it's quite simple, man. Let's add more instruments. This is quite a boring amount of instruments over here, I think. For some reason, I can hear myself. The world is weird. Perhaps let me. Let's add more. Yeah, I can hear even my own voice. That's nasty. That you don't want to have. Anyways, let's add some instruments over here. But how's everybody's day going, aside from music and things?
We must start a revolution.
Revolution?
Twitchers are the supreme.
Revolution.
XD.
God damn, man. Yeah, like I really prefer Twitch as an entertainment platform, just because you can actually find so much interesting people just doing interesting things and streaming them. Sorry, YouTube. I don't want to be harsh for YouTube. YouTube has been my home for some while though, but I would say that streaming, you know, no YouTube. I think Twitch is the way to do it. It's even, god damn. Yeah, revolution. Viva la revolution. Like, this is what I hate about this program, you know. I try to change the notes, nothing hears. I can hear nothing. But when I use Sibelius, I can actually, you know, like, it's like just this kind of noise, you know. So I can know where the music is, you know, sound is going. And of course, I can hear it with my ear as well. You know, I've developed that skill for myself. But if you're starting out, it's much more easier to just see how the note sounds when you change it, you know. So, you know, this is very awkward. I think it really slows my composing speed quite tremendously. So you have to like individually click to see how things are going. What are you know, your favorite streaming platforms or, you know, video watching platform? Of course, people from YouTube might say, oh, I love using YouTube, but does actually many people from YouTube even use Twitch? I'm curious. Let me know. Let me know. Because I certainly do, but it's for different content, I suppose. Revolution. I think
Are you on Twitch now?
Yes, I am actually in Twitch at the same time. Twitch/Lukanen. And what I love about Twitch is exactly that.
I'm getting a lot of lag.
I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear if that's so. I don't know what it is though. I should have a good internet connection. I'm sorry, my friends, if that is the case. You know, it goes smoothly for me when I watch it on Twitch. So if that is laggy, you know, go to twitch.com/Lucan. If that's alright for you. Anyways, what we wanted to do. So the theme for this composition, you know, it's very simple.
I use YouTube to upload vids, but to stream I use Twitch.
Yeah, that, you know, they have different machines, but I hate...
I'll try that, lol.
Yeah, try that away. You know, like, I lost my sympathy for YouTube some while ago after, you know, just, of course they have been developing. I'm not wanting to be like, YouTube is the worst, but...
It's YouTube platform, join the true streaming platform.
Definitely, man. The true and the only religion. Feels like that. It really feels like that. Anyways, so the composition we're doing it's some kind of a, you know, like andante, you know, walking kind of thing. Yeah, I suppose. So I want to expand it. And then, okay, like this. So we have some horns going on. Oh yeah, horns. These are not the best quality horns, as you can see. You know, like you can't really start to impress your girlfriend with these kind of horns. You know, like oh, show me these horns, man. And then like, God, that looks ugly. That sounds ugly. But it's, you know, it's not that bad when you look at the situation. If you really want to actually make some game music, it's not the worst in the world. You know, like one of my friends who wanted to start composing, he started actually making music with loops. And don't do this with loops, man. Loops are basically, you know, like this.
Okay, loops. I'm here. Way better.
Oh man, join the revolution.
We are communist here, there ain't it no god. Joke for people not understanding my sarcasm.
No, I thought you were... Goddamn.
Good, my comrade.
You were sarcastic, Shadow. You failed me. I thought you were serious about this revolution. Goddamn capitalistic forces have affected you. Anyways, alright, aside from that. So we have so this is basically a loop which we have here.
Asterisk sarcasm.
So, you know, these four are loop, and people actually sell these loop for composers in hopes of, okay, purchase this beautiful drum loop and then use it only in your composition, and that's
sorry,
why...
not sorry.
Yeah, you don't need to be sorry about anything, my friend. In my streams, nobody's being sorry about anything, except if you start doing some, well, let's say, using some bad words. You know, we have had some people using bad words, and in the past I had to, unfortunately, take them away from the stream. That's just how the reality works. I'm very sorry about that, but, you know, just, we had a family-friendly stream.
I misspelled sarcasm in purpose, so that people would not stop the revolution, Barrett.
Revolution. Oh, a true comrade. Anyways, you know, that's beautiful, my world. Let's keep the revolution going. You know, people, join us. Twitch is the reality. Anyways, about the composition show. So, what I wanted to tell you, the people who are starting the composition scheme, you know, imagine like if you wanted to make a, paint a picture, and if you would actually purchase,
those things go over my head. Lol.
You know, if you would purchase a puzzle pieces of a, you know, a picture which could be actually ready, and say, okay, I just combine these, you know, pictures together, and oh, it's my own art piece. So loops are basically like that. They are like lazy composers' way to make music. So I've seen people actually doing music that they have a loop like this, which is sold somewhere. You know, this is like very... Who would purchase this? But anyways, like loops like this, and then they just combine them together. Oh man, there's a drum loop, there's a flute loop, there's a singing loop. Oh, it's my composition. I think that's, you know, like I'm going to perhaps be covering those kind of composing programs in the future. And I tell you, if you want to make music, don't do loops. You have to be able to individually visually edit the music like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that's my boys, is the truth. Anyways, we have some horns here. They sound awful, but we're going to be trying them out. Okay, let's actually have a long note. With these ones, you know, they can't really change so much. So let's actually let's do them together. If we would like have many changes, it would just feel awkward because these instruments are not made to be, you know, like actually something which you would have in games. They are just like placeholders, basically. Those things go over my head, lol. Oh god damn, you know, revolutions. Everybody wants to be, you know, doing revolutions, but sometimes it's just good to be conservative. I believe, especially if the conservative way is good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not really like saying that, you know, doing revolution is bad, but you know, like when you look at Russia and other countries like that, which had like communistic revolutions and whatnot, and at least in China and other places, they kind of, you know, slowed down the country and, you know, like millions got killed, you know, that kind of thing. So perhaps there are other ways doing things, you know. Anyways, from the political things, let's go into this. So the horns sound awful. Let's listen. It's okay, we have to find it. We want to change these. Oh, okay. Not these ones. Oh, okay. So these are. So the one thing with this composing program does, it actually changes. So this is interesting. Something which I think would be nice actually for Sibelius, but I suppose not. I suppose they can. That's not a problem. Oh god. Okay, I actually have to delete. Okay, that's bad. Anyways. Yeah, but like, you know, revolutions. But aside from that, has anyone actually tried this program who is watching this stream right now? If you haven't, you know, sometimes people come and ask to me like, "Hey, Elias, how to start making music for games?" You know, they come to me and say, "Hey, you know, some ideas how to make music." And actually, in future I'm going to be delving into that more and explaining how to get into projects much more. So that is going to be some focus of this channel, what we're doing, you know, in Twitch and in other places. But, you know, if you haven't touched at all... Nope. Oh, okay. You used the final, you know, what was it named? Let me actually see from the, was it,
I tried it right now.
You tried it?
But it's hard.
You tried it right now? Yeah, it's basically, it's, you know, the note language, it's not like, okay, I have an inspiration and then you just like start doing this kind of thing, like it really does not do any good. So it's like anything. If you want to paint a picture or draw a human being, it's going to take some time. But I suggest to, you know, if you want to, you know, like, hey, what about me doing some songs? This is something which might interest you. I definitely think so. Yeah, finale. I think your Nathan has finale.
It takes a long time.
It takes a bit long time, but like anything good, it takes a long time. I believe that firmly. Anything you want to make it that it's good, it has to have some sacrifices always. Like a good revolution, you know. God damn. Well, actually, revolutions are kind of coming from quite quickly, I suppose, when you look at the histories. There's many bloody revolutions. But if you want to make something successful, that is, aside from, you know, bloody revolutions, you want to make these things a long time. At least at first. Just to get the grip of it. You know, my first compositions were quite, you know, goddamn, I don't even want to show them, they were that bad. But, always, things at the beginning take time. But it's possible to make some good things.
Some revolutions are good, but some aren't good.
then?
For example, France was a closer step to democracy.
Oh, really? When? What do you mean by that? You know, France has so many revolutions, man. Oh, goddamn. Viva la revolution. That's why it's in France, man. That's why it's in French. That's like the home country of revolutions, really. Oh, goddamn. That's why they don't. That's why they don't have kings anymore. Yeah, there's a good reason for that.
Hey, what's up, Ilyuki?
Judge knows. Hello and welcome to the stream.
After the revolution.
After the revolution. Oh, really? Yeah, perhaps. Well, I wouldn't say Napoleon was a very close step to democracy, I suppose, but perhaps. Who knows? Yeah, hello, Mr. George knows. Hello, I'm currently doing some MuseScore, trying things out. I've been doing some
The last one, after the 7 Years' War.
Ah, I see. I'm not really sure about that. If you can enlighten me, that would be nice. So what we want to do with this composition, instead of just me talking about history and all that, even though that's nice and I appreciate it, and you know, we're going to be making a nice song with this. So what we're going to do? So we have a basic movement, and now we're going to be changing it. Let's just delete this one. Anyhow, Mr. George, how's been doing? You know, I remember you still talk about, you know, I think you mentioned a lot about, you know, things like, you know, Kirby, that game. I think I'm going to be checking at that some point, you know, actually got curious about that franchise, because I don't know anything about that. I have to tell you, I know franchises like, you know, Mario's and other Nintendo things, but I have to admit, I am not a Nintendo guy, at least mainly. I am a PlayStation dude. You know, PlayStation dudes are cool. At least they were when the PlayStation 2 was reality. God damn, that was long ago. And other thing with this composing program, I've actually got used to the fact that with some, you know, pressing keyboard like Control and 5, you could actually create chords and that sort of thing. You know, Control 4, it would be, you know, 4, like this kind of, you know, it's god damn, this is takes very long time. God damn, even longer than, you know, if I would have been doing this for Sibelius, it would be already a beautiful composition. It would be like the Class A beautiful composition.
Spyro, Mario.
Yeah.
You know where democracy comes from? If not, I can tell you.
Grace? Is it that place for... what was it? Was it like there was this... God damn. Some people who know the history must be like, oh god damn it. But I think, you know, when I look at it, like, at least that's the birthplace. I don't know, the modern version of democracy really can't pin it anywhere, I suppose. Alright. You know, that I have to admit. Some things you know, some things you don't. That's something I definitely need to know. But you know, Nathan, that was a kind of a trigger warning thing for Nintendo fans, I suppose. So we're going to be having some horn parts over here. So this is going to be a very, very calm song, I suppose.
Yari, I got a chance to see the stream live. Saw you at the Helsinki Game Music Festival.
A.H. Hello! Yay, got a chance
I'm doing
to see.
good, yeah. Kirby is a great game. There's
Thanks
a
for coming to
YouTuber
the
named
stream.
Meteors plays all Kirby games.
Thanks for coming to the streams, 8H.
Yes, Grease.
H. Appreciate it. Nice to saw that you enjoyed that. I'm going to be doing more game music related things in the future, as you can see, even
Athenian
concerts.
democracy.
So stay tuned. Yeah, Athenians. But you know, it's not really a modern version of democracy, to tell you the truth. But it's a birthplace, I suppose. You know, it was still a long way because, you know, women were not allowed in Athens to be part of democracy. Anyways, I'm going to do it again. Kirby, great game. There's a YouTuber named Meteorods. He plays all Kirby games. Is that a genre? Kirby games. Oh god. Oh god. Anyways, Ape Point Hey, really nice that, man. You know, I hope you have enjoyed some remakes I've done here at YouTube. Going to be doing Kingdom Hearts related things in the future, hopefully. At least the progress it's on its way. Okay, that was that was terrible. I tell you, I'm not taking this bit that much seriously, this composing, because I'm just testing the program out, and it's actually pretty ugly compositions, to be honest. But we're going to be trying to make it as good as possible with these limitations of this program, because the program actually gives some limitation to this thing. I really tell you the truth. And God damn, that was ugly. Let's change that though. We can do it, I think. Like basically, like this is like I think 7, but like this is these are not working together. Okay, let's. Okay, these are much better, and I think I've tested out this program quite a lot, but I actually have less clue about how to individually play this, because in the Sibelius you could actually, you know, just do this, and okay, you could just listen the 2 instruments on their own, so I don't need to listen the flute thing while it goes. But I think there's a problem with that. I think, I'm just not figuring it out. It's so different. It's like a, you know, trying to learn Swedish and Danish or Norwegian language. They're so goddamn close to each other. So there's like no way of understanding them. It's like you can't really do it. It's impossible. And if somebody can do it, I have to clap to you, man. It's quite a thing. So let's actually do this with piano. God damn, it teleports for this part for some reason. What's up with you, program? Don't mess with me. Don't mess with the bass. God damn, what? Why does it do it? Every time I'm trying to change the note, it does that. What's your problem? Okay, it does it again. Like, it just randomly teleports me to here. Like, I don't want to do music in here. Just stop it. God damn. Alright, we're getting somewhere.
What's your favorite game? My favorite games is Kirby, Spyro, Mario, Sonic and Pokemon.
Pokemon. It's so weird how this program just pronounces Pokemon. Pokemon. It's like Pac-Man, really. Anyways, text to speech, it always does that. Anyhow, my favorite game, let me think actually for a while. I think so. If I look at, you know, how many hours I played at games, I actually like a lot of strategy games. There's something which make you think a lot. And connected to that, I really like civilization games. I've put too many hours on that than I should. And then, but you know, also there's this one game called Battle of Middle Earth. I don't know, has somebody heard about it? But it's basically before Dota was even a thing. It was a Dota game for Lord of the Rings. And it's a multi-strategy game as well. So RTS basically, but in a Dota style, I believe. So I really like that, especially the modes with they have done with a Edine mode called mode, and it's really cool. And of course I have these favorites as well, you know, like Crash and Daxter, Jak and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank. But those are kind of old games. I'm talking about games which I still kind of continue playing, because it's you know, they are really good.
One of my fav game.
Really? Do you really mean it? Oh, that's nice. Which one though? Let me know. God damn, it's so hard to listen to each one of these goddamn page of MuseScore. Anyways, we have 4 people watching. That is quite something, and we have 4 people in YouTube as well. That is lovely. Great to have you here. I hope the streaming quality is going well and you're enjoying this. I think it's something which we're going to be looking at more, you know, other composing measures and how you can actually compose for free.
Battle of Middle Earth.
Oh yeah, that's a good game, man. That is a good game. Edai mode, top notch. I used to play with my brothers, you know, 1 versus 1 versus 1 or 1 versus 1. It's mad. Those take long, and it's like really like a World War One, where, you know, my brother against myself. It's really a World War One. God damn, I love that. Anyways, if anybody else have any favorite games, share those to me. I really want to try new games, but like when I've got older, I can't really put my wallet
Crash
to
is a
just
great
try
game
every...
too.
Yeah, Crash is nice. I like it. I haven't tried actually Insane Trilogy that
Yeah,
much,
I remember
though.
you telling me.
Yeah, it's a good game, my friend. Crashes are nice. I don't like the newer ones before.
I love
Insane.
to create walls XD.
Walls?
And do Siege.
Siege. God damn. Yeah, the sieges and of course castle walls
And
everywhere.
Besieged was my fav.
Oh, that's cool, man. But if you still have the game, man, you have to try Edine mod. It's actually a mod made by some players, and it's 4 times bigger than the base game. It's for the Rise of the Witch King, you know, expansion. It's really cool. It's, oh god damn, it gives another more factions, like 2 elf factions.
Far Cry 5 is a good one.
It's good.
Didn't expect much and I enjoyed it a lot. It
Far Cry
also has a
5.
kick-ass soundtrack.
Oh, the Far Cry with the American thing. You know, I haven't actually tried that. You know, some say it's a really good open world. I lost my interest to open world games after Assassin's Creed because I just don't want to do, you know, like jobs which take a million years to fix. You know, like.
Sadly, I only had the pirated one and I don't know how to get it again.
Okay, I don't like the piano here. I don't like the piano. Makes me weird, feel weird. God damn, my friend, why you be a pirate? That's illegal.
Or how to get it legal, tried everything.
Oh man, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get.
For me, it was my
nowadays.
first Far Cry game that I actually played from start to finish.
Really? So it must be good then.
Legal asterisk.
Yeah, legal. Yeah, like I tell you that sometimes some old games you can't really get anymore anywhere else. So you know, I'm not saying you do legal things, but I can understand illegal thing. But I can understand why people sometimes take their action into their own hands because of, you know, if you have to play some old games which you've played before. I can get it, but don't say no, kids. Don't pirate your games. That's bad. That's bad. But point H. No, I haven't played that. So what's the good about it, I suppose? Let me actually make the music. So what's good about it? You know, shooting people or the story? I really want to play games for the story, man. Or if they just sound very intriguing. Of course, you know, gameplay is a one thing. I really fancy one strategy game over many newer ones because it just doesn't take battle to the, you know, the limelights that much as so many other games. It's called
I have nearly bought all games I pirated when I was little.
I know, you know, don't feel bad about it. Nice, yeah. Don't feel bad about it, my friend. I just don't like pirating myself because, you know, I'm a music creator, and if somebody pirates, you know, somebody else's, I'm thinking, god damn, somebody's going to pirate my music as well. God damn. Somebody's going to download my music for free and never put any dollars, and I'm going to be starving on the streets. That's what's gonna happen. So, that's what's gonna happen, you know.
Same.
Yeah. One really good game I tell you is, Total War series. I really like that. But also Settler 6. Some might be interested, like, what is Settler 6? But it's this kind of a city building, kingdom building game. And it has this weird tone of actually just making the kingdom building very peaceful. Alright, let's add some instruments. I'm starting to hate these instruments. I hate these instruments. Let me actually show some vocal instruments. God damn, you're going to hate this sound. You're gonna hate this sound over here. So this is supposed to be a vocal sound if you want to make some choir music. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it would. God damn.
We are on the same page, Barrett, on Total War.
Total War is the thing. Yeah. Haven't tried the Warhammers and the newer Total Wars, but there's going to be the Chinese Total War coming, so I'm looking forward to that. China. I'm a big fan of RTSs. I just can't. Because in the past there was good, open world games, good single player games, but now they don't have good stories. So why would I play them anymore? So I was actually thinking that we're going to be having a very bad Quasant, but this is not the worst. Like, I've heard even worse. God damn. Alright, now...
Same, but afraid I don't have the money.
Yeah, that is the thing. And also the time. When you grow older, man, you can't just play all the time. You cannot. You have to do taxes. You have to go to work. Or you have to study more, if you continue studies. God damn, life is shit. If you really want to play games. So let's do some beautiful quark. God, why does it teleport like? Okay, somebody has to tell me. Why does it teleport me back here all the time? Tell me, my friends. I don't get it. Anyways. So let's see the composition so far. It's still under some heavy hand development. Let me tell you that. Yeah.
And that's why I got NAV.
And that's why you got what? NAV?
XD.
What is NAV? I'm for goddamn shortenings. I'm sorry if I'm missing something really, really obvious. I might be. Like, I am from the countryside. I don't know the intricacies of life. I just don't.
But I'm not legal age to get it though, XD. Oh, it's something for Norway we have. Where we get money for doing nothing.
Are you serious? Are you actually serious? So, please repeat. So you do actually get money out of doing nothing? Is that a thing?
And you don't have to pay back, you can have it until you are dead.
God damn, Norway, you have the oil money, man. God damn it. Like, I no wonder that immigrants want to your country, man. Like that. God damn, that's the shit. Let me actually move to Norway right away. God damn.
Yes.
God damn, you're so rich. Oh boy. When I can move to you, like I just want to get to your
I'm still
country.
playing Spyro A Hero's Tale. It's kinda a long game, but not as long as the classic games. In fact, it's about as long as Spyro 3, maybe slightly longer, and the Game Boy games.
Oh really? I have to tell you, A Hero's Tale is something I am unfamiliar with the music side of things, which is very odd because I actually listen a lot of music from soundtracks which I actually don't play. Like in this stream even I've got the people to come and recommend me games like Hollow Knight and things like that. So, but I've not played them, you know, like, I just, goddamn, I don't have enough time, you know, like, you know.
You also get money in prisons.
Okay, Norway. Seriously. What the fuck? God damn Norway.
And get rewarded for socialisig. Yes, grammar.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Okay. Now everybody on the stream, if you can, move to Norway. God damn, that's a safe haven. All right. God damn. Let me delete something. Yeah, the composition is not quite, you know, like it's not glamorous, I tell you. But it's, I think, something which I'm going to be working on a bit. I want to make it, you know, like I don't know actually what kind of theme we have. Perhaps it's a castle thing.
Haha XD.
Or something like that. Yeah, well, I don't really know what we're actually doing. That's actually one thing. But I like one thing also in this. You know, some instruments, as you can see, you know, these are the, you know, these are the keys in front of the
Idk.
Oh, goddamn Idk. Goddamn Idk. And somebody comes to my door now. What now? Yeah, just go away. Alright. So. Yeah, that's what you say to your family members. Anyways. So. These are the key notes here, alright, like, okay, here we go. But, you know, key signature is something, you know, that's a scale of the music when you play, basically. And this is C major, but, oh, there's something different with these. These are horns, and why do these have these fences over here? Like, what do we have here? So basically, some horn instruments and actually woodwinds and stuff, they have, even though they play in the same scale as these, they are different. And I don't know actually the English term for it. I'm from Finland, so the music theory wording is still out of the question for me in some places. But basically what it means, if I play C with this, and I play a C with this, they are different notes. God damn, that's weird. Anyways, Ellis Luke and music lessons over. Now we're going to be doing the music actually. So, this is actually okay. Now we want to do some perhaps other. Let me actually add an instrument over here. Let me add an instrument. Hope you're enjoying this. I'm trying to make it like the streams, whatever I do, always enjoyable processes to follow and to learn.
Oh god, I'm go a sweat like a pig when I go to sleep. It's 14 degrees Celsius. Happy smiley.
God, that's not hot, my friend. Or is it? Or is it? I don't know. Perhaps for Norway, but that's like the we actually have a night. We have like how much? Oh, I actually like this one a lot. Let me put it later on here with the core. But that's not actually that hot, my friends. God, why did you teleport? Oh, the harp instrument is actually something for even the worst composing rock brands. It's so it's even the worst composing programs. It's not that bad. Yo, it's not actually that bad. But yeah, man, I can relate. I'm sweating myself.
But I can tell you there are 4 hub worlds in Hero's Tale, so maybe it's about as long as Spyro 3, cause it also had 4 worlds.
I have to tell you that Spyro Hero's Tale, I perhaps need to get down and play it out, because it's just, goddamn, it's, I don't know, it's so different. It's like in the middle ground of New Beginning and the first trilogy, so it's kind of its own thing. Can't really say I like the hack and slash type of the game. I really like the simplistic style of the old games, because Spyro, the New Beginning, and the games after that, they became so much God of War.
I am always sweating when I go to sleep.
Oh, you do? How is that, my friend? Have you got your checked by doctor? Just kidding, my dad. Sorry.
It's pretty new to me.
Just kidding. No, don't you worry like that. I have a really bad taste of humor, I tell you. I laugh at the worst things in life. And you know, I have but it's okay. I hope people don't get triggered. So
Only in summer XD.
Yeah, summer. Oh, yeah, not in winter time. I understand, man. But goddamn, I thought my country was cold, but your country seems to be quite much colder than myself. Of course, it's Norway. Goddamn.
You have a good humor.
I hope sometimes I have a discussion with people and they just like, really? Like, they just look at me a long time. Perhaps it's just a Finnish thing, I don't know. Might be just a Finnish thing. Hopefully.
There are some things I want to say. But for respect.
Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. But I feel if you really respect somebody, do not lie to him. You know, yesterday I'm in a part of another Discord group, not the one we are in Parrot, and there was this one guy sharing his first artwork. Let me know what you think, that kind of thing, you know. He shared his artwork and it was rubbish, I tell you. Like even I, who hadn't done any drawing, I could do better. So that's really bad. Like if that is the thing of things, it's really bad. So, and everybody in the group say, "Oh, it's so good, you know, just keep it up. That's great." And I was like silent. Oh, goddamn, is this true?
Like jokes.
Yeah, like you really have to be honest with people. Even to me, I don't want you to lie to me. You have to say, "Oh, I goddamn hate you, Elias. You're so bad." Then I like you. Then I love you. If you really think so, that is.
That's what I usually respect for, since I have quite dark humor.
But yeah, like dark humor, I think what dark humor really is, in other words, it's a truthful humor, and truthful humor is always the funnest one. You know, if I would want to be pandering to everybody, I would say, "Oh, I love you, everybody, you are the best," and you know, that kind of thing. But that really doesn't do any good for anybody, does it? Because it's if you lie to somebody, it's just lying, goddamn. I don't want to lie to anybody.
In the future, when I get a job or in Nav XD, I will support you in Patreon.
man, if that's the case,
Oh,
I
and
really
one
appreciate
more
it.
thing about Hero's Tale, that game does follow the same timeline from Spyro 1, then after that game it ended, then the timeline splits into the Legend series, then Skyladers.
Man, we seem to have a really, really big Spyro fan over here. Like, I like Spyro, but I don't know that much about it, you know, as you seem to do. That's pretty impressive, man, actually. And, you know, that's actually what I think, because, you know, sometimes I have favorite games of mine. But hey, thanks, Parrot, for that. I really appreciate it. You know, like every support anybody can get to, you know, the music work I do. It's something I really take big, you know, like goddamn respect, man. That's because I tell you, music making is a lonely job, and if I can share it with somebody, as I do with some patrons I have, 6-1, and I share my music behind the scenes things even more than I share to you, even though I share quite a lot. It's something I'm going to be really putting effort to show that I appreciate it, which I do, as you know, sharing what I really do in behind the scenes, like, you know, the latest project. I actually did some, well, I can tell you this, I did some Lord of the Rings kind of things, so I shared that to patrons. That's what I actually have been doing for a few things which are going to be unvolving in future, so stay up for that as well.
So you can put me on pre-order Patreon support.
Yeah.
XD.
Goddamn pre-orders. I hate games because they have changed like that. Well, perhaps, you know, perhaps that's the way to make money. So yeah, let's embrace the pre-order culture. Anyways, I don't really know what to do with this, but I suppose we have to have some melodies here. How much have we been composing? Let me actually see. We have 4 people watching. That is pretty nice. We have been composing for 1 hour. I think we can compose still for 30 minutes. If everybody's okay with that.
I don't mind it too much.
I don't know. Pre-orders. God damn, I want to purchase a game which is ready. Not a game which is like some promises and promises, you know? But Hero's Tale, I don't know about it that much.
As long as you can refund after playing it the first 2 hours.
Oh. As long as you can refund after playing it in the first 2 hours. Can you? I heard some games actually took pre-orders off. I think it was Origins or something. I don't remember. You know, Assassin's Creed Origins. I might be wrong. Sorry about that. But some games have done that in the past, so that's not really good. Don't you think? Yeah. Anyways, people, I hope you're enjoying this stream. Like, even though you might not be the music guy, you know, the guy who makes music, or you're just curious about what music making actually is, this
in
is
Steam,
the place
yes.
for you. Oh, in Steam, yeah, but like, imagine you playing a PlayStation 4 game. That's not really a thing to consider. Yeah, that was yeah, that's how it was. Yeah. It's weird. God damn.
If you have owned it less than a week and played it for 2 hours or less, you can refund it.
Okay, so that's actually good. That's actually good. I think I remember that myself. It's kind of like a demo period for Steam games, and I like that. But also the money stays within the Steam system, so it's kind of a lost money. If you try to transfer it back, it takes some dollars away, so it's not completely free demo. It's not completely free demo, I tell you that. You know, from experience. Let me actually think about the melody.
But for some like me, I like to pre-order. But I am quite careful on who I pre-order to.
Yeah, you have to really be. These days, you can't really expect that the game you purchase
like
is actually
Activision, I don't pre-order.
Yeah, Activision, goddamn. I don't know, actually, the Spyro thing might be something I would support pre-ordering too.
Or Star Wars.
Really? Is Star Wars that bad? I didn't know. The violin with this one is at least. These instruments are actually not that
So
worse.
glad I did got the new Star Wars game.
Oh, you mean the Battlefront? Yeah, that was actually what I was. You know, the summer before that, I was like thinking, oh God, this is going to be, you know, they're going to make all what was wrong in the last game. They're going to make it good, and you know what happened. So actually, I was thinking of purchasing it, so I did not. Let's do that kind of melody, alright? Oh god damn, teleportation things. Right, teleportation. This is so slow program, god damn it. Again teleporting, okay. Right.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to that game, and what do you know? It was a goddamn piece of microtransactions. That's why I also don't want to use time for games anymore.
But I have to plan to go to sleep.
Oh, you have to go, my friend. Oh man, oh man, oh man. It was nice to have you here and everybody else. I hope you're enjoying this, you know, testing out some games. Oh, actually, people who are new to the stream, so this is a MuseScore program. You can actually download it yourself and try it out if you want to. I think Parrot in the stream actually tried it. What are your words before you go for the program? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you going to try it out more? And then we're going to have this a long note. Yeah, it was nice to have you on the stream, Parrot. Much obliged. You know, you have to go to bed as I have to do.
My mistake, there is one more Spyro game after Hero's Tale called Spyro Shadow Legacy, then the timeline splits into the Legend and Skylanders series.
I have to I admit, I'm not going to play ever Skylanders. It was just like somebody might hate me on that, you know, Spyro fan, because I do Spyro content, I tell you that. It just looks so childish. And it's not really a Spyro game, is it? No. It's a game, Toys to Life. Remember still the time, you know, the old times when games were actually something. When you had it on your hands, it was not just like 2 hours campaign and then it ended. Do you still remember it? Like, even though I purchased some bad games, they were games nonetheless. They were not just like, alright, I played 2 hours and I never played again. You know, I never actually stopped playing, games to the end when I was younger.
Need to get wheel rested for school. And to be able to drive in driving school. And I would say it's good, but not as good as others. As I have seen in Barrett's previous stream.
Oh yeah, it's not as good as the you know, he's talking about the composing program. It's not as good as the, you know, but it's a free, so there's kind of, you know, if you purchase $700 a notation program, you can expect it to be a bit better than this one. But for the quality, I would say it's not bad. I would today start composing with that, definitely. So, like, I've heard many people saying, okay, this program, you know, when I ask new composers what they use, and they use this program, and for the reason I see. But yeah, hey, thanks for being here, my man, and good luck for the driving school. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing, driving a car. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, and see you next time. We're not going to be doing this too much longer, because it's not like we're going to be doing the most beautiful, you know, like top 10 unique, most intriguing music ever, because, you know, let's face it, this does not have the sounds for it. And even you might be listening, God damn, Elias, do you compose like this? Definitely not. If you want to see me composing like really quality songs, go to my YouTube and stream.
Thank you,
Twitch
Barrett and GN.
Streams. Hey, thank you. See you later, my dude. Yeah, it just uses my other, you know, name in the internet world, Barrett. It's a nice name, though. Yeah, see you, my friend. But yeah, like what was I thinking? Yeah. This program, it's if you want to actually see me doing a really like a best compositions, 2 hours in 2 hours, just like a 3-minute compositions, go to my other streams before. I think in YouTube they are all available, so go and do that. We could actually do that. I would transfer these notes to Sibelius, and then we could actually compose from these ones. And we would see the difference of the sounds. The sounds are actually really important in composing.
Here, I had to come here from YouTube because the stream was laggy. I am really excited for next morning. I get to go pick up Detroit Become Human.
E.H, welcome to the Twitch side of things. I'm sorry that YouTube is laggy. It's not in my... I can't really do anything about it, but at least we have Twitch going on. I think it's better. But hey, Detroit Become Human. Oh my god. Is it going really that soon? God damn, I was thinking it was coming next September, and I haven't actually looked at that. God damn it, it's already tomorrow. God damn, I have to go and pick it myself. That's actually a story game I'm really fascinated to try out, actually. It's even though there was some cheesiness to it, you know, like I would like they were perhaps too serious and something, but like it was a serious game, I think. I really want to see more story games like that. Let's actually combine these core things with the horn. I think these are not working. Alright, let's delete them. Anyhow, let me get some water. We'll be back in 1 minute. Sorry about this. See you very soon. I just have to get it. God damn, it's so hot in here. Alright, let's listen to some background music while I'm off. If it just would work.
The Chloe short that was released about the game yesterday was really creepy in a cool way.
I haven't seen that, man. I have to check it out. I just remember the robot scene of when there was this kind of children and the father and the service robot, and they there was some home violence, and the robot tried to you could actually protect the child. That's actually something interesting. I have to look at that. Thanks for sharing, man. I have to. Let's see, listen to some background music, and I will be back very shortly.
Oh yeah, that one. I feel like I will be yelling at my living room during that event. Still have viewers, I hope. That was actually a song from another composing streaming session, so we can, don't get me wrong, we can actually do some good music here if we just want to, but like this
not really. Yeah, oh yeah, that one. I feel like I will be yelling at my living room. God damn home violence. And that's actually a thing which happens. It's so sad to think about. Like every moment we have living seconds. Somebody is, bad things are happening to people right now as we speak. It's so terrifying. It really is when you think about it. But you just have to go
I'm
forward.
still here.
George knows! We're still here! Yay! Oh, well. Nice to know, nice to know. Alright, so what we were left? Oh, yes, the Detroit thing. I am looking forward to see, is it actually as true as they said? If it is true that the whole game is different because of your outcomes, like, man, I'm sold. I could actually just purchase every single package the game has, and I perhaps to take if people in the internet. I'm just waiting.
So am I.
Nice. AMM or E.H. Yes, I'm going to test that game out. I'm definitely gonna do that if it is good. So like I've become so conservative with money, so I have to really I just cannot jump in right away, like that kind of thing. In the past I could, not that, not anymore, not anymore. Okay, this is perhaps too quick, I think. But yeah, one thing which I'm going to be purchasing without second thought is Kingdom Hearts 3. And perhaps other Final Fantasy related stuff, because I'm a huge fan of those. And the Spyro, oh goddamn, Spyro one. Hands down, I'm going to try that out as well. Goddamn, nostalgia sells. It truly does. This, I think I don't like this. So the idea of here is we have 3 parts for this composition, and first part is over here, just like a walking kind of thing. Then we have horns, which I still don't enjoy that much. We have to work on that. The horns feel like very off. I'm just got used to so good sounding horns. I don't know.
Yeah, I am a sucker for Kingdom Hearts as well.
Kingdom Hearts, goddamn, it's good. Like gameplay-wise, I would say that the plot has perhaps we can admit that the plot has got a bit contrived over the years. And one thing which I actually, shocked me when I understood this was that, if you know about Kingdom Hearts, what is common with all Final Fantasy characters shown in the games? What is common with them? They are all made by Nomura, some way or another. Designed, made, or some way, So that is something I'm not really fan, because there's so many good Kingdom Hearts characters, and ones which are shown from the Final Fantasy, and are not from him. They are made like very lesson characters. They are not actually important characters in the thing. So goddamn Nomura, why are you doing this? Also, I was a bit disappointed to hear that, I don't know, I might not be that into, the plot lines of Kingdom Hearts. I'm not because of I've just not played all the DS games and all those 3.5 days of things, and what are those weird names? Dreamed Up Distance and yeah, I have not played those that much as I've wanted to. I just played the basic ones and some others. Reasoning being,
yeah, Setsu Gabii is the one random FF6 character in the KH universe.
Oh really?
Only because Omura happened to do the design for it.
Yeah, that's really something I'm not really fan of. And the thing is, when you go to these worlds, even the things which we have seen, like Toy Story, goddamn, Toy Story world, okay? So you go there. What is the first thing we're going to talk about? Is it the, world? Is it the, okay, perhaps the, Andy and, some world things, or like Heartless coming to the world and what are they doing? No, we want to talk about organization 13, and like the first thing you want to say with your Kingdom Hearts characters is not organization. I'm pretty sad because organization is still around, because I thought they were like main villains for Kingdom Hearts 2, but now why are we fighting all the bad guys again? If somebody can explain me that, like, God, please do. Goddamn, I hate this part. Sorry about that.
There is a dragon in Kirby named Ladia that has an alternate purple form that is a reference to Spyro. The YouTuber Metero says it's a true fact.
Let me just copy that Metero.
You want me to spoil a bit?
You can. I really like. I've watched all spoiling things from the thing, so please do spoil me. I just want to make some sense of the word. Yeah, please do. Well, yeah, let me check that Meteoros out. I got curious. A Kirby YouTuber? Well, that is something we have to check out. And perhaps we could change the piano to be something interesting. Look, like this kind of movement is kind of static, Static movement is boring. You want to always be moving. Moving forward. Please spoil me. I wouldn't care if you would spoil me. I just want to make some sense out of that word. I want to understand it. It's like... it's just so weird, because I think the thing why I want to play Kingdom Hearts is the Disney worlds, and then the plots come from that, but I think it's becoming something else.
Well, the reason the old villains are still around because when you destroy a person's heartless form and the nobody, your original body actually gets revived.
Yeah, I actually know that, and one thing I want to say to you, like, what's the worst thing in any franchise you can do? That's just my opinion. You might be saying different things, but what is the worst thing? I think A, bring dead characters to life, which actually, had a meaningful death scene. Like, they have brought Axel back, which actually, like did a sacrifice or something like that. Then have brought all the characters back. What is the reason of killing them off? And what is the meaning of the second game where you tried to kill them off, but now they are back? Like, if you want to make a series interesting, don't just get the villains back. There's actually this one fantasy novel which is like a Wheel of Time. I think that's the name of the fantasy series. My brother actually really was angry about this when he was younger. So there's this fantasy series of a Wheel of Time, and basically what it does, it has like many books. The writer actually died before he was able to finish the books, So he made the books, and basically the villain never, like, it always gets back. Everything gets resetted after some while, even though it might be interesting or boring. Everything gets reset, and the plot never goes forward because of that. That's kind of a problem. If
He does a lot of Kirby canon facts about Kirby games. In fact, he's where I got my Kirby info from. He's like a Kirby mentor, lol.
Kirby mentor, god damn. If there would be like they'll actually Spyro the Dragon channel, so that might be not a, such a stretch. let's delete. I just tried to fix it up. Like the sound is just so bad. We can't really do it good. But you know, like the problem. I'm just so hoping because I love Kingdom Hearts so much, and I just don't want to see it to change Nomura the game. You know, like I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Because if you just have old characters to come alive, and death doesn't mean anything, and if you have time travel, as there has been time travel, like, what does any plot mean? Because you can just time travel and fix everything, and, you know, like the main villain Sehanot, he's just in time travel. You know, just makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know if it's going to be good, because I really want it to be good, but like... Okay, actually this was better than let's get it back. Let's get the boys back. Oh. There we go. So this is so bad I can't really fix it with just this program. I really want to have this one, because I know in the other composing program it actually works better.
Well, only the villain traveled through time.
I suppose. I'm still kind of worried. Does anything what happens has any meaning? You know? That's my worry, because I really want to have meaningful things in game, you know? Like, if somebody dies, it's not like, oh no, Goofy got knocked out in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, he's not going to just come back. Everybody's going to, like, make a really emotional moment out of that. You know, if you remember the Kingdom Hearts 2 and, you know, Goofy got knocked out, everybody's like, oh, Goofy's dead or something like that. And of course it's not. It's just gonna come back. I actually really like series which actually had guts to kill their characters. Of like Game of Thrones, it's there's a lot of, you know, gore and all that, but it's, you can respect that characters get killed, you know, like that's even characters you would think survive, you know. Let's actually just copy things, because we're copycats of ourselves. God damn, we're nasty. Ooh, let's copy. Yeah, like this. Oh boy. I think this is even better. Let me know what are your thoughts on the composition, because you might hate it. I think you might actually hate it and just like, what are you aliens doing? I'm trying to make compositions with this goddamn program. I just actually have, perhaps it's just my lack of knowledge of everything, because I've just...
Well, let's say Lee, Axel, dies in KH3. Then he will die for sure.
Are you sure about that? Let's hope. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to purchase the game. I'm going to play it, and I want to just be like, oh man, this was worth the money. I really want that to be. Let's hope for that. I'm really positive. I hope. The game actually looks fun, you know, gameplay wise. Goddamn open world games. Oh boy, Kingdom Hearts needs that.
Well, there's no Heartless or nobody left.
Isn't there? I thought there were, like, I explained. Or do you mean like in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3 there's no Heartlesses? No bad guys? Is that true? Or am I just missing something? Perhaps I'm missing something. That might be it. Who knows? I think I'm kind of a dead end with this composition. I have to be honest. No, I'm currently testing out MuseScore, which is a free composing program for Windows. I think for even for other devices as well, so you can actually do, you know, I don't know mobile versions, but you know, this is actually very respected program because of it's free and it's quite compatible. I wouldn't want to use this, I have to be honest, because it's just so goddamn takes my juices from actually making compositions, because Sibelius 7, which I use, it's much smoother. And you know, you can see it in the price tag as well. It's kind of a pricey item, you know, but it's good. It's something you want to have if you want to make music. So that's my take on this program. And the music which I did, it's something which I could actually turn into good composition later on if I just use the other program, and that's what we're going to actually be doing. So, what we're going to be doing, we're going to end the stream here. I appreciate everybody being here, and I hope you enjoyed some discussion about Kingdom Hearts, Kirby's, and all that good stuff. But we're going to be making this composition. I'm going to transfer the MIDI from this program to Sibelius 7, and guess what? We're going to make this sound good. Now we're going to make this. Let me just show you. We're going to make this sound good. You know, it's going to be a task, but goddamn, we're gonna do it. So tune in tomorrow. We're going to do it. See you then, my friends.
OKCBRO.
See you, bro. Indeed so, my friends. See ya. Yeah, turn in for the next stream tomorrow. If you want to see more things I'm doing, you know, like updating my what kind of projects I'm working on, videos, anything, I suggest to join my Twitter. I post everything on Twitter, also repost really beautiful stuff from the word in there. And if you just want to see my postings, go to Facebook and like my page there. All is going to be updated there, because sometimes YouTube and Twitch just does not tell you when I do these streams. So make sure, you know, in the first place, if you are into Twitch watching, follow, and if not, make sure you're gonna see these by going to those social media platforms. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Thank you for being here, and wherever you are,
see you later, BRO. Sorry for my spelling.
Don't you worry, my friend. I'm not a native English speaker. I understand. Anyways, wherever you are, I wish you a great day. See you later, my friends.